Carrington Cardinal basketball is brought to you by Gar Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. Now, Carrington Cardinal basketball.
We welcome you to the shortest road trip of the season for the Carrington Cardinals in the 2025-26 calendar season, and it's just a trip down 281 and to the west a little bit. It's Kensall, North Dakota, as tonight non-region play for the Cardinals as they visit the Griggs Midkota Titans. Happy to have you with us tonight on KDAK, the Cardinal, and on YouTube. Cody Barrett is running our camera on the YouTube channel. BJ Walters here with you. Two teams looking to kickstart their seasons right at the death as the Titans come in 3-10 overall, 2-4 in District 3B play, but they're coming off a 56-55 loss to New Rockford Cheyenne on Saturday. You will not believe this stat. I did not believe this stat when Randy Huey told it to me. They went and watched the game. New Rockford Cheyenne was 2 for 20 on their free throws, and they won the game anyway. Whoa. All right, Carrington 4-12 on the year, 0-8 in Region 2A play, and they're coming off of the loss to Thompson, 51-36. Now, these two teams have already played each other this season. It came in the consolation final of the Ramsey County Tournament on January 10th. The Cardinals led for most of the game. They won 53-45. They out-rebounded the Titans by 10, and they outshot the Titans by 7.5%. We'll see what happens tonight in that ball game. Leading scorer for Carrington was Maddox McAloney, and McAloney is on a, a bit of a hot streak right now. He had 21 in the loss on Friday night. Trace Spickler had 19 for Griggs Midkota, who will be without tonight Cole Vincent, who rolled his ankle on Saturday, and he's out for about 2 weeks. Lots to do on our pregame on Rivalry Night. Coming up, we'll talk with the head coach of the Cardinals, Randy Huey, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the region standings, region schedule. There's a pretty big game tomorrow in the region that we'll tell you about, and we will do all of that when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Gar Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Gar Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Gar Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Gar Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Back in Kensall, it's the Cardinals and the Griggs Midkota Titans coming up. And right now, let's take a look at the North Dakota media polls for Wednesday. And you'll see that Four Winds Minnewacan are still number 1 at 12-1. Kindred, 10-2, moved up a spot because Wahpeton defeated Central Cass. The Squirrels dropped to 3. Shiloh Christian 4. Beulah Wapaton then beat Devils Lake for a second time this year over the weekend by 12. And you could see that the Huskies, Firebirds, and Grafton Spoilers were the teams receiving votes. Now, as much as we like ourselves in the media, these rankings don't mean squat. These are the rankings that matter, the region standings. And Four Winds Minnewacan beat Grafton. What that means is that last night when Carrington's playing Harvey Wells County, that is very likely to avoid Four Winds Minnewacan in the opening round of the regional tournament. Let me tell you, if you want to make a run in the regional tournament, step one, don't face Morel Dang, because you won't make a run in the postseason if you do. Scores, well, there's one region game tonight. It is Thompson and Hillsborough Central Valley, but look at what's coming tomorrow. Four Winds Minnewacan and Devils Lake. That's also the return of the Palmer boys to the Firebirds tomorrow from their suspension for their arrest in December. Four Winds Minnewacan beat Devils Lake by 25 points without the Palmer boys in Minnewacan at Minnewacan High School on Fort Totten. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow night. Also Grafton and Mayport CG. One region girls game we're going to keep an eye on for you tonight. Four Winds Minnewacan Devils Lake girls at the Sports Center. Why? Because the losing team is probably the 4 seed and on the same side of the bracket as the Cardinal girls, who tomorrow night go for the number 1 seed and a 14-game winning streak as they host Mayport CG. 6:45 on these same airwaves on radio and on YouTube. Well, after 2 years as Jason Otto's top assistant, Randy Huey was named the head coach of Carrington boys basketball this summer. And when we come back, we'll visit with the first-year head coach when Cardinal basketball continues on the i3G Sports Network.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the acute care clinic.
Why choose professional eye care centers? 4 great reasons are Dr. Bone, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jankoa, and now introducing Dr. Jordan Thomas, 4 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and more. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers. Clearly the best.
Well, if you like a nice, cozy place to play basketball, we found one. Kensal, North Dakota. It's the Cardinals and the Titans coming up. We're joined by Carrington head coach Randy Huey. This place is a serious throwback. This is kind of cool.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I played high school games in here, and so did Coach McAloney, and actually we played against each other in this gym. And the court's new. It's a really nice court, and but, it brings back a lot of memories, and hopefully it's a big crowd tonight and gets loud in here.
All right, we can't continue without the follow-up question. How'd it go when you and Brett played each other?
I bet they beat us more than we beat them, but my senior year, I know we got them. So, no, we didn't. We lost. Yeah, we lost. I probably never beat them.
Oh, man, that's why you got to get him on staff, of course.
Right, we were talking about that on the bus ride up here, reminiscing a little bit. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure we never beat them, actually.
Oh, man. So, you guys, Friday night, great effort. Looking back on it, you stat the game always and take a look back. Was the effort as good as it seemed?
Yeah, it was. We had a really nice effort. We did play, other than shooting, we played good enough to win that game. So, if we give an effort like that tonight and we shoot a little bit better, I feel really, really good about where we're at.
Maddox has seemed to find his rhythm. 21 on Friday, 22 the night before. He has really found a rhythm, and that's going to be really important as you go into the stretch of the season.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice seeing him be able to be consistently scoring night in, night out. He's done a nice job rebounding the ball too. Defensively, he's picking up some steals and deflections, stuff like that, a couple block shots. And yeah, you're right. It's really nice to see him for that stretch because we got some tough games coming up after this one as well. But, tonight we're going to need another big night out of him.
I was having a discussion with someone off the air, and they brought up a great point. They've been following your team, and they said, you're a bunch of young guys who are going up against grown men willing to body you up. After this year, everything should seem pretty easy, and this is part of the learning experience for your team this year.
Yeah, it absolutely is. We talk about that kind of stuff, and especially with our young ones, that you take every possession, just try to get better every possession, and our older guys, I mean, they battle and they chip away every single night, and unfortunately we haven't been able to come away with many W's with it, but we've had a lot of really tight games this year, and hopefully that experience carries us through, and maybe we can pick up a couple more wins yet this year, and also maybe try to make a little push into the postseason.
Well, tonight it's Griggs Midkota. This is one of your team's wins, and I'm always fascinated by third games in 3 days in tournaments because those are never pretty. You look at the shooting percentages from a month ago, guess what? Not pretty and not a surprise. How much do you actually take from that game?
Yeah, they did some good things in that game. We did a couple good things in that game, so I went back and watched that film again. But I also went and watched them play in Glenfield on Saturday, and they're different too. They've definitely improved some, and so is that legs? Is that sicknesses? Tough stuff like that is why they're getting better, maybe. And that always helps. But I looked at the film from on Saturday, rewatched the game on film, and it was I think when we look at our game plans, some similarities, but definitely some differences as well.
What challenges do they present? They seem to have two mains.
Yeah, Trace Spickler and Lake and Ronigan are real good threats for them. We need to know where they are at all time. We got to make sure we're helping into the gaps and trying to stop the dribble drive penetration on them. Spickler's a real good shooter as well. We're going to have to make sure we know where he is at all times. Ronigan's got a nice pull-up jumper. So we're going to have to make sure we know where those guys are at all times, helping their gaps, and try to stop as much dribble drive penetration as we can.
Well, Coach, have some fun tonight. Get yourself a win in this gym.
All right, thanks.
That is Cardinal head coach Randy Huey, and the Bassett Motors starting lineups are next when Cardinal basketball continues on the i3G Sports Network.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere, the ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
We are back in Kinsall. It is the Cardinals and the Griggs Midkota Titans coming up, and it's time for tonight's Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955. First for the visitors, the Carrington Cardinals, and they'll line up at a guard, a 6'4 senior, Maddox McAloney, 16.5 points. Nearly 7 rebounds per game for the senior. The other guard is 6'4 junior Talon Merring, 13.8 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per night. At one forward, 6'2 sophomore Hayden Hoggles, 2.5 points, 3 rebounds, and assists and a half per game. The other forward, 6'1 senior Tate Wolski, 5.5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. And the center is 6'5 junior Alec Threadgold, 9.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, nearly 2 assists per game for first-year head coach Randy Huey and the Carrington Cardinals. He is assisted by Brett McAloney and John Otis. For the Griggs Midkota Titans, at one guard, a 5'9 junior Cale Spitzer, 4 points, a rebound and a half per game. Another guard is 5'10 sophomore Dominic Ressler, 5 points, 4.5 rebounds per game. The third guard is 5'10 junior Laken Roningen, the second leading scorer on the team, 12.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and assists and a half per game. At a swing position, a 6' junior Trace Spickler, team's leading scorer, 15.2 points, 4.6 rebounds per game. He also shoots 67% at the foul line. And the forward is the 6'1 junior Sawyer Lawson, 5 points, 4.5 rebounds per game for head coach Ryan Spitzer and the Griggs Midkota Titans. The Cardinals are in all cardinal red with white numbers and letters outlined in black. The Titans in all white with black letters and numbers outlined in royal blue. And we will have the opening tip of this one in just a moment when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
This is Bryn Hansen, a senior at Delax Billington High School and the 2025-26 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Role models are more important than ever in today's society. We need to see more positive acts of good manners, good citizenship, and good sportsmanship. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you attend a high school contest by displaying good sportsmanship. Good sports are those that remember the educational intent of high school activities. The next time you attend a game or meet, remember to be somebody's positive role model. This has been a public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
The teams being introduced here in Kensal. Don't forget, it's the beginning of a very busy week for us here on KDAK. The Cardinal. Tomorrow night, the Cardinal girls go for the number 1 seed in the region and a 14th consecutive win when they host Mayport CG. Then Thursday night, the boys, well, let's just say it doesn't get easier, to say the least. They will be on Fort Totten to take on number 1 Four Winds Minnewacan, and that is at 6:45 on KDAK, the Cardinal. Now, Friday and Saturday, we've got wrestling on radio. Friday, girls, Saturday, boys. However, the Cardinal girls host Valley City Friday night. Here's how you can watch it, the same way you're watching it right now. Here's how you can listen to it. The Voice of the Valley, KOVC, if for some reason you don't want to watch it but you want to listen to it. I don't really know that that's a thing in 2026 anymore, but nonetheless, if that's how you want to go, you can do that, no doubt about it. We're ready to go in Kensal. The opening tip will be contested by Spickler and McAloney. We are happy to have you with us on KDAK The Cardinal and on YouTube tonight. The opening tip is controlled by McAloney. Carrington moves left to right across your radio dial and internet stream against a man-to-man at the outset. Right side, Tate Wolski holds, goes for Hayden Hoggle, top of the key. Left wing, Taylor Mehring, pick and roll game. Step back 3, Mehring wide left. Rebound on the floor and controlled by Dominic Ressler. He gives it off to Cale Spitzer. On the left side, holding Lakin Ronningen against Maddox McAloney. Head of the key, driving left is Spickler. Goes right side. Spitzer's a very good shooter. Right wing now for Dominic Ressler. He gets down the lane and misses. May have been partially deflected. Rebound Tate Wolski. Here comes Carrington in a scoreless game, 45 seconds in. On the bank forward scoreboard, down it goes. Alec Threadgold gets inside, lays it up, lays it in. Cardinals strike first. It's 2-0 Carrington on the bank forward scoreboard. On the second possession of the night, just a high-low feed, and about as good as it gets there. Man-to-man by Carrington. Straight away. Here's Spickler, a three. Bank strong, rebound deflects down to McAloney on the move. Maddox down the center of the floor, Angles right now, Angles left, kicks it, left wing, open three, Mehring, yes! 5-0 Carrington. Taylon Mehring with a three. And a good start for the Cards, 90 seconds in. On the right side, it's Spitzer. Hands it to Spickler. He drives left on Tate Wolski, spins back, goes right side for Sawyer Lawson. Lost it momentarily. Straight away now, here's a drive by Spitzer. He's cut off. Finds Spickler, driving left, step back. Jumper from the left elbow is off the mark. Rebound deflects out. The jumper goes for Sawyer Lawson, and it's 5-2. On the right side, Mehring. The switch comes on the screen. It's kicked out to Tate Wolski. Aiden Hoggle. Once the post entry, there it is. Inside Alec Threadgold, spins and gets fouled. And Alec will shoot a pair. And the first foul of the game is Dominic Ressler. And Threadgold, who comes in 54% at the line, will have a pair. Takes a nice big breath, bends his knees, fires, and sinks the front end. It's 6-2 Carrington. On the bank forward scoreboard with 5:46 remaining in the opening quarter. Second one upcoming for the junior. Fires. And the 5-point lead is restored. It's 7-2. Pardon me. Cardinals. On the right side, holding is Ronningen. He hands it off to Spitzer. Tries to cross over. Hoggle stayed on his feet. Now a step back three for Ronningen's going to bank wide right. Rebound, Maddox McAloney down the right side. McAloney crosses over, spins in, fires. It was blocked. It was very good defense by Ronningen and rebounded by Lawson. Here come the Titans from right to left down the right side of the floor. Head of the key, Spickler thought about a three, did not take it. Now he crosses back over and leaves for Spitzer. Spitzer starts a drive, wraparound feed, 18-footer on the baseline off the front of the rim, but the putback does not go for Lawson, and it's hauled in by Threadgold. Here's Mehring the other way, 3 minutes in. Taylon had it taken away. Here's Ronningen the other way, and his pass is off the foot of McAloney. Pretty good transition defense by the senior McAloney. And it will stay at this end with no reset of the shot clock because it was not under 20. On the right side, it's a drive in by Cale Spitzer. Dumps it down, kick it back out. Spitzer's three is an air ball taken in by Tate Wolski. It's a packed house here in Kensall. These two teams separated by about 20 miles or so. Left side, Mehring dumps it down. Threadgold spinning right, puts it up, rattles it off. Rebound comes down to Trace Spickler. I think that's the shot that you're very happy with if you're Randy Huey. It's just got to go in. Ronningen drives the lane, kicks it left side. The open jumper is good for Sawyer Lawson, and he's got all four. It's 7-4 Cards. Right side, McAloney drives the lane, spins, floater, got it. Maddox McAloney's first basket, and it's 9-4 Carrington halfway through the first on the bank forward scoreboard. Happy to have you with us tonight. Right side, Spitzer thought about it, did not take it. Now driving in is Ressler. He gets inside, throws it up off the front of the rim, taken in by Mehring. Down the left side is Taylon Mehring. Gets all the way to the glass, and he laid it in. Taylor Mering with 5, and it's 11-4 Carrington, and a Dactyl timeout is called by Ryan Spitzer and the Titans. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. It's a good start for Carrington, up 11-4. Meanwhile, in Devil's Lake, I'm not sure we saw this coming. Firebirds lead Four Winds Minnewacan in the second quarter, 21-6. And again, that is probably for the number 3 seed. The losing team would probably be the 4 seed and open the regional tournament against Hillsborough Central Valley. And Four Winds Minnewacan and Hillsborough Central Valley have played 2 very interesting games this year. So that would be a fascinating opening round matchup. Back to play here. Titans with the ball down by 7. On the right side, Sawyer Lawson. Head of the key for Runningen. Ewan Aberly has checked in for the first time. Here's a half drive to the right, and then a deflected ball stolen. Maddox McAloney the other way. Maddox gets inside, lays it up, missed it. Not a great shot. Rebound Runningen. Hands on head from Randy Huey. Runningen down the lane, and that's a miss off the front of the rim. Rebound McAloney. We'll get you the info on Aberly when we can. McAloney misses twice. Rebound Titans. Aberly, the 6'3 junior guard, 3 points, 3.5 boards a game. On the left side, a ball fake and a drive right. Spitzer. Up top, Runningen. Into the mid-post. Deflected ball. Skip it left side. Driving in is Rustler, and he's strong with it. Rebound, Alec Threadgold. Carrington with it up 7. Here's a McAloney 3 that's long. Backside board off of Tate Wolski and out of bounds. And Hayden Hoggle returns for McAloney to get a breather real quick. And into the game for the first time, Tristan Zahn, 5'10", sophomore guard, 3 points, 2.5 rebounds in 11 games. This is a team playing a man short tonight. They do not have Cole Vincent, who was injured Saturday in the loss to New Rockford Cheyenne. On the left side, Zahn, driving right, hands it up, and he's usually a starter. Spitzer, kick it out, Zahn around a screen, and we get a foul on Taylon Mering. His first and the game's first on Carrington. With 2:07 left in the opening quarter, 11-4 Cardinals. Spitzer looks, still looks, dumps it to Zahn, who lays it up and in. Right off the inbounds pass, it's 11-6. Here's Mering down the right side. Taylon, skip it left wing. Wolski. Mering at 27 feet. Right side, Hoggle into the corner, Aberly against a fading zone, it looks like now. Mering, left side, Hoggle, 3. Yes! Hayden Hoggle with a 3. And it is 14-6, and for the year now, Hoggle is 3 for 18 from deep. Zahn gets downhill, spins back right, leaves it. Spickler, 3, is long. And the rebound comes down to Zahn, who lays it up and in. Tristan Zahn, a bit of a push off the bench, and it's 14-8 Cardinals. With 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Down to Threadgold, he'll lay it in. He's got 6, and it's 16-8 Cards. Here's Spickler. Straight away for Zahn, guarded by Mering. Zahn goes right side to Runningen. He's guarded by Ewan Aberly. Runningen is fouled by Ewan Aberly. His first, team second. And McAloney is back in, and for the first time, Rogan Schaefer is in. 6'2 junior forward, 4 points, 2 rebounds, almost an assist per game. Zahn off the inbound. Left side, Spickler. Right side, Runningen gets loose for 3, and he's short with it. Rebound, Mering. No numbers, but Mering pushes anyway. He gets all the way to the 10 and missed it short. Rebound, Wolski. And his pass is stolen. Taken out of there by Spickler. Here he comes the other way. Spickler leaves it to Spitzer. Left wing, Ronningen. Spickler around the screen. Has Wolski on him. Steps into a three and splashes one home. Trey Spickler makes it 16-11. Aberly the other way. Down to Threadgold. Kick out. Aberly a left corner three. That's short and taken in by Spitzer. Final 10 seconds of the quarter now. Spitzer with 8. There's only one clock, and it's behind Griggs Midkota in this gym. So you can hear the countdown. Ronningen at the buzzer, a three blocked by Aberly. And that is how the first quarter comes to a close. And Ken Saul tonight with the score on the Bank Forward scoreboard. Carrington 16, Griggs Midkota 11 on the I3G Sports Network.
Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location. Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
16-11 Carrington after one. Over Griggs Midkota. And the second quarter starts with the Titans with it. And a three that's wide right, rebounded by Wolski. The other way, here is Talon Mehring against a half-court trap now. Wolski to Mehring, right side, it's Hoggle. Down to McAloney, getting inside, righty hook goes. Maddox McAloney has 4, it's 18-11 Carrington. 7:35 of the first half. Dribbling is Schaefer, goes right side to Zahn. Now it's with Spitzer to Spickler. High post feed, Schaefer, backdoor cut stolen by Talon Mehring. Here comes Carrington the other way. Mehring circles left. And now holds and goes right side to McAloney. Tried a cross-court pass, and it was stolen by Spitzer. Here he comes the other way. Spitzer down the lane, blocked by Hoggle. Gets it back. Kick out. Wide open three is good. A three for Rogan Schaefer for his first basket. It's 18-14. Schaefer just 18% from three this year, but he buried that one. Wolski down to Threadgold. One dribble back out to Wolski. Here's Mehring a three. That's wide right and a rebounding foul on Alec Threadgold. His first, team's first of the second quarter. And Griggs Midkota have the basketball down by 4 with 6:43 to go in the second. And here is Ronningen on the left side. Now right wing, a three for Spitzer, a little long. Rebound taken in by Talon Mehring, and here he comes the other way. It's McAloney on the left wing against this half-court trap now. It's a 2-3, but they are trying to trap. Now it's a 1-2-2. This is what I played in high school, a 1-2-2. In the middle, McAloney, turnaround jumper off the glass, long. Rebound comes down to Spickler. And here comes Trey Spickler for the Titans. Right side to Cale Spitzer. Goes to the head of the key, getting inside and getting fouled by Hoggle is Schaefer. And he will shoot two on Hayden Hoggle's first. The whole key to the 1-2-2 zone is the guy at the tip of it cannot allow a player to get into the mid-post. It can't happen. And right now, Griggs Midkota doing a good job. First free throw is good. Back in Dominic Ressler, and in for the first time, Cooper Tim. 5'10 freshman guard averaging 3 points and a rebound per game. Ewan Aberly is back as well. It's 18-15. And a lane violation is called on the second free throw. So it won't count. It's still 18-15. Straight away, Mehring, right side, Aberle down to McAloney. 2 dribbles in, kick out, Aberle, right wing corner. He'll drive in, find McAloney, baseline 14-footer long, rebound, Threadgold. He goes back inside and finishes. It sat on the rim and thought about it for a minute, but 8 points for Alec Threadgold, 20-15. And by a minute, I mean a long time it sat there. Here's Tim, right side, Ronningen. Still hasn't scored, Lakin Ronningen. Into the mid-post. Here's Schaefer against Threadgold. Schaefer has to pass it out. Here's a 3 that is short by Zahn and taken in by Mehring. Here comes Carrington with a 5-point lead, almost 3 minutes gone, second quarter. Mehring down the lane with a floater. He's fouled, and he will shoot 2. The foul is called on Rogan Schaefer, his team's first of the second quarter, and it sends Mehring, a 66% free throw shooter, to the free throw line. The junior's first one is nothing but nylon, 21-15. Second one is long, rebound, Schaefer. Sawyer Lawson will check in at the next dead ball. Down the left side, it's Zahn in the post. Kick out, left wing. Schaefer starts a drive. Goes right side to Ressler down the lane with a floater that falls. Dominic Ressler's first basket, 21-17 Carrington. With 4:45 to go, second quarter bank forward scoreboard. Here's Mehring. Left wing, Aberle. McAloney from the left elbow misses short. Rebound, Ronningen. Lakin Ronningen the other way. Left side, he finds Tim. Now Schaefer and Zahn. Tristan Zahn drives right, gets into the lane, stops, and kicks it out to Schaefer against Threadgold. He crosses over right. Kick out. Zahn left alone for 3 air balls. Sometimes you have too much time to think about it as a shooter. Rebound Carrington, and a Dactyl timeout is called by Randy Huey. With 4:07 to play, second quarter bank forward scoreboard, it's 21-17 Carrington. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. That game in Devil's Lake, the Firebirds leading 4 wins Minnewacan 26-10 with 1:10 to play in the first half, which means Surrey Gord is not going off tonight. Not yet. Not yet. There's still a whole other half. I shouldn't have said that so quickly. But it's 26-10, Devils Lake at this moment. And yes, that game matters for Carrington because it could help determine the route needed to take in order to reach the Jamestown Civic Center, which is where Andy Broughton's team hope to end their season. In the more immediate future, Mayport CG tomorrow night at home. On the right side, Wolski to Mehring. Against this zone. Dump it down Threadgold. Kick out Mehring. He'll drive left. Pick up his dribble. Go right side. It's Aberle trying to get inside. Spins. Kicks. Mehring. 3. Wide right. Rebound taken in by Spitzer, rather. Not Spickler. Down the right side, it's Spickler. Holding against Wolski. Spitzer had it go off his knee. It's over and back. And if it wasn't, McAloney had a layup. So that's not all bad for Griggs Midkota, who trailed 21-17, 3:37 until halftime. Cardinal basketball brought to you by CHI, St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Center, compassionate care close to home. Wolski, right side. Spins and gives to Aberle. Down to Threadgold, who gets inside and finishes with the right hand. He's got a 10-point half. It's 23-17 Cardinals with 3:15 to go until halftime. Spickler, pardon me, around the screen. Dumps it down to Sawyer Lawson. Extra pass, Lawson, now jumper from 12, and he's got 6 points. It's 23-19. Titans hanging in there right now against Carrington. Left side, Wolski. Back to Mehring. Aberle Driving right, Ewan, kick out, McAloney open three. Off the front of the rim, taken in by Sawyer Lawson. The other way, here's Spitzer. Cale Spitzer down the lane. Tried to get it down low, and it's off the hand of Dominic Rustler and out of bounds. Coming up, Central City H2O Carrington halftime report, scores, stats, and a look ahead to the week. All coming up on the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. On the right side, Ewan Aberly. Against the zone defense, it's McAloney getting inside to finish with the right hand from the left side. Mac has 6. It's 25-19. Down the right side, getting inside and hitting the tough jumper through some contact is Dominic Rustler. It's 25-21 with 2:10 to play in the first. Left side, Aberly. Back for Mehring. Bank forward scoreboard's been busy. Here's Mehring, a three. A little long. Rebound deflects down to Wolski. Takes one dribble and lays it home. Tate Wolski's first basket. 27-21 Cardinals with 1:50 to play in the half. It's Spickler handing it off to Tim. Cooper Tim, pick and pop with Spickler. He wants to drive right. Instead has to leave it for Rustler, who gets inside, throws it up. No basket. Foul on the floor is called. And it's the second on Talon Mehring. And the third team foul of the second quarter in Carrington basketball all season long. Brought to you by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance, 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. Off the inbound, a three for Spickler. Splash! Trace Spickler's got his second three, and the lead is 27. I beg your pardon, it was a 2, not a 3, and the lead is 27-23. Now at the other end, Wolski down to Threadgold, who gets inside and gets blocked but fouled. Free throws upcoming on Sawyer Larson's first foul. So 2 free throws for Threadgold. The official tells Ryan Spitzer it was on the follow-through. It wasn't on the initial block. First free throw off the front of the rim. Second one upcoming for Threadgold. And it's good, 28-23. And Alec Threadgold has 11 in this first half. Cardinals a 5-point lead on the right side. Spitzer goes head of the key to Rustler. Back to Spitzer. He fires a deep three. Wide left, rebound Threadgold. And here is Talon Mehring. Left wing to Wolski. Down to McAloney. Spins right. Kicks it out. Mehring, a three. Nylon. A three for Talon Mehring. He's got 9, and Carrington have their largest lead at 31-23. Matching it at least. Ronningen gets inside. Spins. Throws it head of the key. That's Spickler. To Spitzer against McAloney with 7-second difference in the clocks. Right side, Spickler. He'll drive right, put it up, and miss it short. Rebound, Tate Wolski, and Carrington can hold for the final shot of this first half, leading by 8. It's Maddox McAloney. In the corner, Wolski skips it to Mehring with 5. Talon, a three, off the front of the rim. Rebound, loose, and out of bounds as time expires. We have come to the end of the first half in Kensall, North Dakota, with Carrington leading Griggs Midkota by a count of 31-23. And the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report is next when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Carrington House Movers specializes in taking care of your building.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
Here at Old National Bank of Carrington, we prefer to be the bank of choice that helps our clients fulfill their dreams, passionately supports our communities, and invest in the growth and development of our team members. Our mission has deep roots and a trusted partner. We invest our time, heart, and expertise so that our clients and communities thrive. Come see us today at Old National Bank from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday on Main Street in Carrington.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals!
It's the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. Central City H2O Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. Visit centralcityh2o.com or call 701-652-2141. Well, it has been a good half of basketball for Carrington. They lead 31-23, and in comparison to the first meeting, it was 24-23 at the half. Carrington doing just fine. Thank you very much. They are being led by 11 points from Alec Threadgold, 9 from Talon Maring, 6 from Maddox McAloney, 3 from Hayden Hoggle, and 2 from Tate Wolski. Griggs Midkota had good balance in that first half. 6 points from Sawyer Lawson, 5 from Trace Spickler, and then 4 each from Tristan Zahn, Dominic Russler, and Rogan Schaefer. There were no ties or lead changes. Carrington have led by 8 twice at 16-8, and right now at 31-23. And so that is where we get to 31-23 at the half. Carrington leading Griggs Midkota. Other boys' finals scores across North Dakota tonight. Northern Cass beat Valley City 61-50. That girls' game you can watch on the KOVC Live YouTube when we're done here. They're about to get underway. Lisbon's at Kindred tonight. Oak Grove's at Wahpeton tonight. Thompson's at Hillsborough Central Valley tonight. In fact, I'll bet you I can get an update on Thompson, Hillsborough Central Valley. Let's see here. Just pulling up scores here to see what we can find here in that game, because that's a big region game. It's a 1-point region game, but it's a big region game. And in the third quarter, Hillsborough Central Valley leads Thompson 30-27. One girls scored a pass along. Devils Lake 28, 4 wins Minnewacan 10 at halftime. That's to pretty much determine the 3 and 4 seeds in Region 2 play. And again, Valley City Northern Cass girls about to get underway. Valley City will play Oak Grove Thursday before coming to Carrington Friday. And on that note, let's take a break. We'll come back and let you know what the rest of the week looks like. And we will do that in just a moment when the Central City H2O Carrington halftime continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford, always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hard-working partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
Before we go any further, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from Kensall, North Dakota, this is Cardinal basketball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
With our guy Cody Barrett running the camera on YouTube tonight, I'm BJ Walters. Cardinals lead 31-23 at the half. A look at what's to come. Tomorrow night, girls basketball, 6:45 here on these same two ways to watch and listen. Carrington going for the number 1 seed in Region 2A. All they got to do in order to get it is beat Mayport, Clifford, Galesburg. If they can do it, they'll be the 1 seed. There's a way to do it without winning tomorrow, but let's not talk about that. Coming up Thursday night, the Cardinal boys are on Fort Totten to take on Four Winds Minnewacan at 6:45 here on KDAK, the Cardinal on radio. And Friday night, the Cardinal girls host Valley City. It's on KOBC, the voice of the Valley on radio, and right here on YouTube. Also, Friday, girls individual wrestling in Valley City. Saturday, boys individual wrestling at Valley City. Both are noon starts. And at some point this week, we will get the word on the bracket for the dual tournament next Saturday. Carrington, the champions of the Northeast region. 31-23, the Cardinals lead at the half, and that is tonight's Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. The second half is next when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
On the field, every second counts, and when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements, every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
Cardinals by 8, almost ready for the second half. Carrington will move right to left across your radio dial and internet stream. Griggs, Midkota left to right. Carrington this year, you know, we talk about their overall record. They are 4-0 when they lead at halftime. They are Is that right? Let me make sure that's a nope. They're 4-1 when they lead at halftime. They lost to New Rockford Cheyenne. Second half is underway. On the right side, Tate Wolski against a man-to-man now. It's Hoggle. Left side, Maring around a screen. Talon pops from the elbow and sinks it. Talon Maring with 11, and Carrington's lead is 10 at 33-23. It's Spickler. Trey Spickler, right side for Spitzer. Against Maring. They got to get Lake and Roningen involved, I would think. Here's a little runner, air ball, rebound McAloney. It came from Dominic Russler. On the right side, Maring pulls it back, fakes a three, gives to McAloney. Around a screen for three, Maddox McAloney sinks it. And Carrington lead 36-23 over Griggs Midkota. On the bank forward scoreboard, 7:11 to play in the third. Here is Roningen against McAloney. Backdoor cut, beautiful pass, and a beautiful basket by Wrestler. It's 36-25. Here's Maring the other way. Talon drives in all the way, puts it up off the back of the rim. Rebound Roningen. Here he comes the other way in an 11-point game. Roningen down the lane, throws it up, missed it long. Rebound Wolski. Down the left side, Maring. Never mind that leading at halftime stat. I had that wrong twice. Here's Spickler, a steal, and he missed the layup. And Spitzer knocked the ball out of bounds. It'll go back to Carrington, up by 11 with 6:29 left in the third quarter on the main forward scoreboard. Here's Maring against a zone press. Maring, left side. You want to get the ball in the middle, and he travels. Talon travels, bringing the ball up. And it goes back to the Titans, who are only down by 11. Despite the fact that for large stretches, it's felt like Carrington has been the better team. Probably in part due to the success they're having against Roningen. Here's Spitzer. Around a screen, Spitzer holds and leaves for the straightaway three. That's off the front of the rim by Lawson. Rebound Carrington, right to left they move. It is Maring holding and going. Left wing eventually to Wolski for three. Skips it over the rim. Rebound Threadgold. He went up over the smaller Lawson to get it. Now a three for Hoggle. Short, rebound, loose, and it's out of bounds off Tate Wolski. Goes to Griggs Midkota. Down by 11 at 36-25 with 5:46 to play in the third quarter on the bank forward scoreboard. Driving left is Wrestler. He gives it to Spitzer. Left wing, Roningen, a three is long and rebounded by Threadgold. Roningen really having a difficult time here. It's Maring around the screen, leaves left side. Wolski down. Well, he tried to get it down to Threadgold. It was deflected and stolen by Trey Spickler. Nicely done by the 6-foot junior. On the right side, Osler down the lane, kick out. Spickler. He fakes a three, drives right, gets into the lane and got fouled. He got fouled on the floor. And it is the first foul, the Maring three that pops out. All right, I believe we are back. No, we might be. Might be back, not sure. It goes, and yes, we appear to be back. So we are back. We're sorry about that. Internet issues as Roningen misses. Rebound Threadgold. Here comes Carrington the other way. The good thing is you didn't miss anything. If there's any good news, you miss nothing. It's Wolski to Maring. Left side, Hoggle. Right wing, kick left side. Hoggle gets inside, puts it up, puts it off the front of the rim, but draws the foul. Schaefer picks up his second, and free throws are upcoming for Hayden Hoggle. 2 shots upcoming for the junior, and Hayden is wide left with the first one. He comes in 7 for 14 on the season. And he'll shoot a second one here. It's on the way, and it's long. Rebound deflects wide to Zahn. He's on the move, and his pass is intercepted by McAloney, and that's not the first sport I've said that in this year. McAloney, a very good DB for Kyle Smith's team, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Schaefer. I talk about football. I'm sitting next to an all-Western Dakota Association left tackle. That's right, Cody Barrett's the man. That's what I'm telling you. Ewan Aberley's back in for Hayden Hoggle. Here's Mehring against the zone. Left side, Aberley gets inside. A little floater, rattles it home. Ewan Aberley's first basket, 38-28 Guards. On the bank forward scoreboard, 2:35 to go in the third. Now Ronningen's jumper and his first points of the game come almost 3 quarters in. It's 38-30. Aberley, Mehring, wide open 3. A little long. And the rebound batted wide and saved in by Schaefer. Quickly the other way, Dominic Russler. He gets downhill. Russler lays it in, and it's a 6-point game, and he's got 8. 38-32. 2:05 to play in the third, and here comes the student section for Griggs Midkota. Kick out, right wing. A drive by Aberley for Carrington. Throws it up top for Mehring. Here's McAloney. This place is loud as it has been all night. McAloney right elbow. Drives in, spins, kicks. Mehring looking for a silencer. It's not there. A little long. Rebound Threadgold. Wraparound feed. It's Wolski to lay it up too strong. Tipped in the air by Mehring. It doesn't go. Spickler the other way. Here come the Titans down by just 6. And a timeout is called by Ryan Spitzer. A Dactyl timeout with 92 seconds left in the third, and the Cardinals up 38-32. And we will take it as well right here on the I3G Sports Network.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
It is a 38-32 game, and we definitely lost internet because we are trying, and that is the operative word, to get back on the actual radio. And we're not sure if we are or not, to be perfectly honest with you. Nonetheless, trust me, there's usually enough people listening. If we're not on radio, my phone will blow up in about a minute. And that's great for a bunch of reasons, not the least of which we appreciate you listening. Been a good one. Carrington has led coast to coast, but right now it's Griggs Midkota with the momentum. Here's Schaefer. Straight away for Zahn. Left wing. Schaefer starts a drive right down the lane, and he got fouled, and he's going to shoot a pair. He is 1 for 2 at the line tonight. The foul is called on Ewan Aberley, his second. Team's second of the third quarter. Carrington. First free throw goes down for Schaefer. Second one, also good. It's 38-34, and Schaefer has 6. And Carrington throw the ball out of bounds. A turnover, and the Titans will get it back. Off the inbound, it's Spitzer. Right side, Zahn. Into the corner. Driving in is Wrestler spinning and laying it home. It's a 2-point game. 38-36 and 10 for Wrestler, and a foul is called. And it's on Spitzer, his first, team second of the third quarter. And Hayden Hoggle checks back in for Carrington. Cardinals with the ball, up by 2. Here's Maring. Into the middle, McAloney, jumper, he got it. Maddox McAloney with 11, and it's 40-36. 40-36 Carrington. In the final 20 seconds of the third quarter. On the right side, Zahn drives and holds. On the left side, 4 seconds, 3, Spitzer, long three-pointer off the front of the rim, and we have come to the end of the third. A great quarter for Griggs Midkota. They outscored Carrington 13-9, and so at the end of 3 on the Bank Forward scoreboard, Carrington 40. And Griggs Midkota 36, the fourth quarter next on the I3G Sports Network.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Is it time for you to switch banks? Hi, I'm...
Fourth quarter, here we go. Titans, and we are back on radio. We got our internet connection back. Here's a 3 that's long. Rebound Maring. If you're just rejoining us, it is 40-36 Carrington. Here is Wolski. Kicking up top, right side. In the corner, 3 McAloney. In and out and back in. Maddox McAloney with a 3, and it's 43-36. On the Bank Forward fourth quarter scoreboard. Here's Spickler. Up top for Zahn. Handing to Spickler, and now Spitzer. He drives and kicks right side. Is on 3 is long. Rebound. Well, Alec Threadgold, look what I found. And here comes Carrington. At the other end, another McAloney 3. This one short. He's got his own miss. Kick out Maring. He fakes a 3. Thought about it, did not take it. Now Talon, left side. Hayden Hoggle into the middle. Jumper McAloney off the front of the rim and taken in by Cooper Tim. And here he comes the other way. Cooper Tim with it. Down the lane comes Spickler. Kick out. Tim. Now Spitzer. 6:40 to play fourth quarter. 43-36 Carrington. Left wing. Tim thought about a 3. Fires from 17 and rolls it in. Cooper Tim's first basket. 43-38. Cardinals on the Bank Forward scoreboard. At the other end, it is a kick out for a Maring 3 from Wolski. A 3 for Maring. He's got 14, and the Cardinals lead 46-38. On the right side, Zahn. And his pass is intercepted. It's stolen by Maring, who lost the ball at the other end. Oh, my goodness. And back in comes Lakin Roningen. 5:59 to play in the fourth. It's 46-38, Cardinals over the Titans. Roningen gets down the lane and lays it up and misses short. Rebound, Alec Threadgold. Here come the Cardinals leading by 8. Here's Mehring down the lane. A floater off the window doesn't go, and it's taken in by Sawyer Lawson. The other way, it is Spickler. In the corner, Spitzer holds. Skip it up top. Oh, and a collision leads to Hayden Heigl's second foul, team's first of the fourth quarter. It's not a shooting foul, it's a side inbound. Spitzer to Spickler. Holding, right side, Roningen. Down to the mid-post, kick out Roningen on the baseline, deflected pass picked. McEloney got his hands on it, and it was stolen by Threadgold. Here's Mehring. And a Dactyl timeout is called by Randy Huey. 5:08 to go, fourth quarter. Bank Forward scoreboard, 46-38 Carrington on the i3G Sports Network.
Is it time for you to switch banks? Hi, I'm Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward in Carrington. At Bank Forward, we have everything you get from a big bank, but we're small enough to give you exceptional service. Make the switch and let us show you the Bank Forward difference. Call 652-2852 or visit bankforward.com today. Putting the customer first since 1927. It's simply the forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Reach your summit with Kyle Smith and his staff at Summit.
Back in Kensall, it's 46-38 Carrington. They've scored 6 of the 8 fourth quarter points in the game. Don't forget, Cardinals are back at it Thursday night at the number 1 team in Class A. 4 wins Minnewacan. We're with you at 6:45. Speaking of the Indians, their girls trail Devils Lake 47-35 with 5:33 to play in the fourth quarter. Cardinals, meanwhile, leading this ball game by a count of 46-38 with 5:07 to play. Out of the timeout, the half-court trap now by the Titans, and out of a man-to-man. Here's Mehring, holding, going left side to Hoggle. Down to Threadgold, one dribble, lays it up, lays it in. Alec Threadgold with 13, and Carrington are back up by 10, 48-38, with 4:40 to play. Right side, Roningen, into the corner, Spitzer. Holds, drives baseline, kicks to the corner, faking the three, and driving in is Tim to put it up, no but a foul. Free throws for Cooper Tim. And it's the third foul on Hoggle. And Tim to the free throw line. For the first time tonight for the year, Cooper Tim is 1 for 3. And now he's 2 for 4. And it's 48-39. 4:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Second one is very good, 48-40. He's got all 4 of his points and all 4 of Griggs Midkota's points in the fourth quarter. McEloney drives left and gives to Mehring. Here's Hoggle. Leans in and gives to Wolski. Now Mehring, right side. Weaving around the top. They want to go down low. They get it there, and Threadgold's got a miss. Rebound, Roningen. At the other end, Spitzer, extra pass, layup for Tim. He's got all 6 this quarter. 48-42, halfway through the fourth. Bank Forward scoreboard. It's not going to come easy tonight for Carrington. They're going to have to work for it. Here's McEloney. Crossing over left and leaves for Wolski. Hoggle. Mehring. Right wing, Wolski drives the baseline. Kick out, McEloney fakes a three, gets baseline, floater short. Rebound taken in by Spickler. And taken out of his hands by Wolski. who probably should not go 1-on-5, and he doesn't, and he gets fouled. The foul's on Spitzer, his second. Look, Tate Wolski can do a lot of things, but I think if he would have gone 1-on-5 there, it might not have pleased his head coach. Dominic Ressler is back in for the Titans. Good spell there by Cooper Tim, though, for Griggs Midkota. Carrington lead by 6. Right side Hoggle. Down towards Threadgold. It was a little wide. He recovers it. Alec shuffles it off to Hoggle. And here's McAloney with 3:10 to play in the fourth quarter of a 6-point game. McAloney around a screen for 3. A little long and taken in by Ressler. There he comes the other way, Dominic Ressler. Hands it, Roningen fakes a 3. Gets inside. Roningen, leaner short. Rebound, McAloney. And Maddox is fouled. And it's on Roningen, his first. Team's second. On the one hand, that's okay because they may need to get Carrington to the bonus. In a 6-point game with under 3 to play. McAloney into a double, finds Mehring, who drives the lane, stops, fires from 13, wide right. Rebounding foul, Wolski, his second. Team's third. And the Titans will have the basketball moving left to right in a 6-point game. Here's Laken Roningen. Right side, Spitzer. Holds. Right side, has to go and recover it. Post entry. And dribbling back up top, Lawson. He gets to Spickler for a 3. And it's long and taken in by Mehring. 2:10 to play in the fourth quarter of a 6-point game. McAloney. Right hand, left hand dribble. Alternating between the two. McAloney lost it, recovers it on the sideline. Timeout Carrington with 1:58 remaining. It will be a 30-second Dactyl timeout. So Randy Huey, I believe, still has 2 timeouts remaining. They're both full. And Griggs Midkota with 4 timeouts remaining. Nope, 3 timeouts remaining. I beg your pardon. 48-42 Cardinals. They have never trailed in the game. Carrington has 2 fulls. Griggs Midkota has 2 fulls and a 30 remaining. And the possession arrow is favoring Carrington if there's a held ball. McAloney, Aberly, Mehring, Wolski, and Threadgold against Ressler, Lawson to go with Roningen, Spickler, and Spitzer. Mehring across the timeline gets fouled by Spickler. Well, it's an interesting strategy, 3rd team foul. Maybe you extend this for as long as you possibly can and see if you could steal a couple possessions at some point with missed free throws. Spickler tried to foul Mehring. It wasn't called. Now Aberly, left side Mehring, and up top for Wolski. Wolski hands to McAloney. Now 20 to shoot, 1:39 in the game. McAloney lost the basketball. A steal by Roningen, who couldn't hold it. It goes back to Carrington. Now is there a reset of the shot clock? It is a change of possession. That happened right in front of us. That was awfully nice. So a fresh 35 for Carrington. 90 seconds left. Spickler again tries to foul, but they don't call it for him. He's clearly trying. Here's McAloney. Left side, Wolski. Mehring just keeps it in the front court. 15 to shoot. Aberly. Left side, Maring. Talon drives baseline, gets inside, puts it up, left it short. Rebound comes down to Dominic Ressler. Here comes Griggs Midkota down by 4. Ressler, kick out, Spitzer, 3, one-shot game. Timeout, Titans. 48-40. The clock continued to run. It's a 30. I don't know if anyone caught that, but it's a 30-second timeout, and now 54 on the clock. 54 on the clock, a Dactyl timeout. Both teams have 2 full timeouts remaining. It is 48-45 with 54 seconds remaining on the clock. Right now they have it 54. I think they're asking for 53. Is that right? Right now it's 54 seconds. And they seem okay with it, so. So now if you're Griggs Midkota, there's 19 seconds between the clocks. There's no reason to foul, I don't think. You play this out, you try and get a defensive stop. We'll see what they do. It's Aberly, McAloney, left side Maring. And now McAloney drives the lane. McAloney puts it up, puts it in. What a big basket by Maddox McAloney. He's got 16. It's 50-45 Carrington. Spitzer, 35 seconds left. Spitzer, a screen, and then he looks inside. Dribbling out is Lawson. Spickler, Lawson. His 3 is a short one. Rebound, Aberly. And here's McAloney with 20 on the clock. They've got to foul him. Spitzer does. That's only the 14th foul, so they have to foul again to send Carrington to the charity strike. And did Ronningen's shoe break? It sure did. He tore right through the sole of his shoe. He tore directly through it. I've never seen that in person. Maring fouled by Spickler. And now Talon shoots 2. Good gosh almighty, he tore right through that thing. Wow. His shoe's that shoe is a goner. See you later. Free throws for Maring. His first one is good. Talon with 15. It's 51-45 with 18 seconds left. Second one rattles off. Rebound comes down to Lawson. They've got to get moving in a hurry, the Titans do. It's Spickler, a 3. It is long. Rebound, Maring, he will be fouled, and Carrington are going to get their 5th win of the season. Second foul on Dominic Ressler. Free throws for Talon Maring. And Carrington have 2 wins over Griggs Midkota this year. The junior. Nylon with the first one, 52-45. Good effort by the Titans, coming up just short. Second one is good, 53-45 Carrington. And quickly to the other end, here is Spickler with 3, with 2. Spickler a 3 at the buzzer, off the front of the rim, and the Cardinals get the win. 53-45, they have beaten the Griggs Midkota Titans. And we will have our post-game report coming for you in just a moment when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Reach your summit with Kyle Smith and his staff at Summit Physical Therapy in Carrington. Serving the area since 1997, we offer treatment for pain relief, vertigo, wound care, sports and work injuries, as well as post-op and neurological rehab. Summit Physical Therapy has certified providers in dry needling, Graston, and myofascial cupping. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and in most cases, no referral required. Call us at 652-7179 to schedule an appointment today.
Carrington House Movers specializes in taking care of your building from where it is to its new destination. With their local location, it's easy to get a hold of them and get the job done. With nothing but 5-star ratings, there's no job they can't do. Carrington House Movers. Call them at 701-652-2378 for pricing and information. 652-2378. Carrington House Movers. Find them on Facebook or call them at 701-652-2378. Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Post-game report after the Cardinals defeat the Griggs Midkota Titans by a final count of 53-45. Does that sound familiar to anyone? When they played in Devil's Lake, it was 53-45 Carrington. That is a remarkable coincidence. Just an absolutely crazy coincidence tonight that the two games should finish with the exact same score. Carrington got 3 in double figures, 17 for Talon Mering, 16 for Maddox McAloney, 13 for Alec Threadgold, 3 for Hayden Hoggle, and 2 each for Tate Wolski and Ewan Averly. Griggs Midkota, on the other hand, Coach Huey asking who we want to talk to. We're going to talk to Talon Mering, I believe. But good balance from Griggs Midkota. They got 10 points from Dominic Ressler, 8 from Trey Spickler, and then 6 each from Sawyer Lawson, Rogan Schaefer, and Cooper Tim. 4 for Tristan Zahn, 3 for Cale Spitzer, and 2 for Laken Ronningen. And in just a second, we are going to be joined by the victorious head coach of the Cardinals, Randy Huey. I'm going to get my junk out of the way for him.